Now on Good Morning El Paso, the Senate set to vote on gun reform measures after the worst mass shooting in American history. How likely will the long-awaited reforms actually go forward this time around? New details expected today from the Orlando nightclub massacre. What the FBI will release, what happened during those horrific hours when the gunman opened fire.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Rise and shine. A very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle. Hillary Florin is off today. It is just after 6 o'clock in the morning. Time to talk about our forecast. And Nicole, looking a lot better today than it was this weekend, particularly Saturday.
Oh, yes, Stephanie. 108 was the high on Saturday. And we also hit triple digits yesterday. Good news is we will get a break from those extremely hot temperatures. But let's take a look at your planner first. 7 o'clock, 74 degrees. 9 o'clock, we're at 81. And we warm up at 11 o'clock at 90 degrees. But it's looking like we will reach the 90s. As your forecast high today, we will not see those triple digits until the middle of the week. Currently, El Paso, we're at 73. Las Cruces, you're also in the low 70s. 70 is the current temperature in Tier C. Our ABC7 WeatherNet site showing mild temperatures just outside the studio on the west side of town. Santa Teresa, the War Eagles Air Museum, a little cooler at 73 degrees. Now, coming up in your full forecast, the first day of summer is today, but we will get a break from the extreme heat. I'll let you know when those triple digits return to the forecast coming up in your full forecast. Stephanie?
Okay, not looking forward to that though, those triple digits. Thanks, Nicole. And other news happening today, visitation will be held for the former radio DJ who police say was murdered last weekend. Services for Rick Mardi Gras Madrigal will be from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Perches Funeral Home off Alameda. His funeral is tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Abundant Living Faith Center, followed by a burial at Evergreen Cemetery on the east side. Police have charged 31-year-old Leonel Hernandez with his murder. Police have also charged 33-year-old Mirinda Palacios with failure to report a felony. Police say she witnessed the murder, but told officials days later that she did not go to police because she feared for her life. She's currently out on bond. Gun control will be center stage on Capitol Hill today. 4 amendments on the table. The vote coming just over a week since the terrible tragedy in Orlando. The question, will there be a breakthrough? ABC's Ray Raymundi with a preview of the all-important vote.
The showdown over guns set to unfold in the halls of Congress.
Ultimately, the only way that you win this issue is by building a political infrastructure around the country that rivals that of the gun lobby.
Today, the Senate is set to vote on 4 measures dealing with gun control, the critical vote arising following the aftermath of the Orlando nightclub massacre. Those 4 measures, 2 from Democrats and 2 from Republicans. The bills are aimed at expanding background checks and denying gun sales to people on the terror watch list.
Laws didn't stop them in Boston. Laws didn't stop them in San Bernardino, where you had every type of gun control law you could have.
It was Senator Chris Murphy's 15-hour filibuster last week, which pundits say helped push today's vote. And as the spotlight shines on the Senate floor today, Central Florida paying tribute to those 49 lost. More than 30,000 people holding a vigil for the victims in downtown Orlando.
When hate is met with indifference, hate always wins.
Gun control also taking center stage in the race for the White House.
One of the people in that room happened to have it and goes boom, boom. You know what? That would have been a beautiful, beautiful sight.
Surely we can agree. If the FBI is watching you for suspected terrorist links, you should not be able to buy a gun with no questions asked.
And it is unlikely that all the proposals will reach the 60 votes needed in order for them to pass, but there could be a compromise on preventing those on the government's no-fly list from purchasing a firearm, with the provision of those denied to appeal the decision. Ray Raymundi, ABC News, New York.
Happening today, the FBI is expected to release a partial transcript of the conversations between the gunman within the Pulse gay nightclub and Orlando police negotiators. Omar Mateen went on a bloody rampage at the club June 12th that killed 49 people and left 53 others injured. Lynch told ABC's This Week that the top goal, while intensifying pressure on ISIS, is to build a complete profile of the shooter in order to help prevent another massacre like Orlando. New this morning, a local horse rescue organization is opening up its ranch for kids of all ages this summer. Horses Unlimited Rescue and Education Center is at 15415 Buckwheat Street in Far East El Paso County. By participating, you can also help save a horse's life. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas is live with the details. Hi, Denise.
Good morning. Not only does the camp open up a new hobby for your children, but it also helps out the horses as well. The Horses Unlimited Rescue is now taking participants for its upcoming camp July 13th through the 16th. Children will learn about how to care for horses and the basics of riding one. And the rescue provides smaller horses for the little ones. The camp fee goes to providing a better shelter and more shade. Organizer Victoria Hall says she takes in horses that have been mistreated or malnourished, no questions asked.
We take in abandoned horses from the Sheriff's Department or from the public, and we retrain them and we use them for families and children to come out and ride and enjoy.
And the number is on your screen if you'd like more information, 491-7653. I've also just posted a link in our links mentioned section to the Facebook page for the organization. Hall says that since she opened the rescue about 5 years ago, she's seen the number of abandoned horses go down. Stephanie, back to you.
That's good news. All right, Denise, thank you. And nothing but celebrations in Cleveland. Cavaliers fans poured into the streets Sunday night after the team won its first ever NBA championship. Look at that crowd. The Cavaliers defeated the Golden State Warriors 93-89 in a thrilling Game 7. LeBron James scored 27 points and was named the NBA Finals MVP. This is the first major sports championship for a Cleveland team since, get this, 1964. So good news for Cavalier and Cleveland. It is 6:07 now, time for weather and traffic on the 7s. Let's get things started with Nicole Gomez. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Stephanie. Good morning, everyone. Right now, El Paso, we're currently sitting at 73 degrees, a few clouds in place. Notice our humidity levels. We're at 46%. Las Cruces 73. A little humid out there currently, but winds are calm out of the south to southeast. Your day planner for today. Notice temperatures won't be quite as hot as they have been for the past few days, but we've got some moisture that will track in from the east, so we'll feel a little humid out there today. But our clouds and radar pictures showing us dry conditions throughout the borderland along the area mountains out towards the west, but we are keeping an eye on that moisture that will move into the region. We're also going to talk about rain chances for the next few days, the possibility, and the temperatures. Although it will be a little cooler for the first day of summer, we will heat back up. Those details in your full forecast. Mauricio.
Well, Nicole, we are starting to see a little bit of traffic in certain areas in El Paso. The first being Trans Mountain Heading east on Trans Mountain. We're seeing that orange section right here, 30 miles per hour, your average speed, typically around 60-65 miles per hour there, so slight delays over there. Over to the east side on Montana, and we're seeing some of this yellow section right here on Montana, 26 miles per hour, your average speed. That's about half as slow as we're usually seeing it, and this is only starting to grow as the morning goes along. Further down Loop 375, we have a couple delays heading south near the intersection with I-10. First is 75 miles per hour heading north, I should say, but over here, this little orange section, 75 miles per hour. It looks like it's cleared up, so that's a good thing about traffic track. As we're heading down 75 miles per hour, people going a little slow over there, but that's part of the morning commute. And lastly, I'll take you outside with our ABC7 TxDOT cameras on the east side, I-10 east at Lee Trevino. That camera is facing south, and you can see the westbound traffic on the left side of your screen starting to fill up just a bit.
Okay, thank you so much, Mauricio. Several wildfires continue to burn across parts of the western U.S. as the fire threatens more homes. What one governor is ordering to help fight the blaze. It is 6:09, and this is ABC 7, where news comes first.